Hey y'all, I'm back. I am in here in our man cave slash computer room slash nail salon. I'm coming to do a video just on what I've been practicing today. Here are my nails. I did do them Saturday. The reason for this video is I'm just going to talk about what I'm practicing today. I pretty much decided like an hour ago. I was like, well, I'm not doing anything. I was watching TV, but I said I'm going to come in here and practice nail art. I taught myself how to do my nails from YouTube. I taught myself how to do my makeup, which I never wear makeup on here, but I taught myself how to do my makeup from YouTube also. So I'm a huge fan of YouTube. I've been, years watching videos. Just decided to start making videos when my husband was getting ready to deploy. So, with that being said, like I said, I taught myself how to do my nails. When we moved here, I didn't want to find anyone new, so I started watching videos and eventually just, learned how to do it myself. Okay, so, but I'm still not as good as I want to be with actual like nail art when it comes to using like a pen to like draw on designs and stuff. Now I love, I showed my Dollar Tree haul. I showed some pieces that I made that decorated my house. I love stuff like that. I'm really good at stuff like that, but I'm just I'm terrible at like drawing. So most of the stuff the nail art that I do is just like, it doesn't have to be like precise or anything like that. Or I will use the tape method where you put tape when you want to do like negative space or something like that. Now today what I did was I came in here to practice with acrylic paints. I actually saw someone on YouTube probably about 6 months ago, an actual nail technician. She was showing, she was like giving like a tutorial on a client that she was doing. And I noticed, and I looked at a couple of her videos. I can't remember her name, but I noticed that on her actual nail art, she used acrylic paints. She had all kinds of colors of acrylic paints, not necessarily polishes. So I went to Walmart and I said, okay, I'm going to get some. So I'm just going to go over what I did. And I've actually had these paints for about 5 months. I never use them, but I'm actually starting to force myself. I'm going to try to, I may not do a design, redesign the nail every day, but at least like twice or 3 times a week, try to force myself to do it. Because the more you do stuff, the better you get. I know that firsthand because when I first started doing my nails, but now I'm actually, I get a lot of compliments on my nails. A friend of mine on Facebook Saturday night was like, you know what, you should advertise and you should do this and you should do that to, do nails. And I told her, I was like, well, I'm self-taught. I've never gone to school or anything like that. And she was like, well, girl, I think you good. You should do this. And I'm a funny person. I'm always cutting jokes and stuff. So I was like, no, because I don't want nobody's finger to fall off or something and they come trying to blame me. And so she replied laughing. So no, I'm self-taught. I just do my nails, strictly, but, I still, talk about what I'm doing because, like I said, YouTube has helped me a lot with different things. So I'm just going to get into it. Now, I will say that this is not a Dollar Tree haul, but I am going to talk about these little cups that I got. I got them from the dollar store. I think they came with like 8 of them, maybe. Yeah, I think it was 8 of them. The purpose for me getting them is I have a lot of I have a lot of glitter. A lot. I have this one I got off like Amazon, and then I got a big pack of glitter that I got from the Dollar Tree. So the purpose that I actually got these was for glitter, to put glitter in them. That's my next thing. Once I feel comfortable with the acrylic paints, the next thing that I'm going to start aggressively practicing on is glitter, because I love glitter on nails. And I have a lot, as you saw. I actually have a lot of glitter, but I never use it. So one good thing for these that I use it for, I do have like the little acrylic liquid, the dipping, the little bowl or whatever that you get. I don't use that because it's easy to fall over when you're trying to get acrylic liquid. So what I do is I actually use one of these. It doesn't, I just got to paint on my finger. It doesn't tip over or anything, and it actually doesn't get any kind of, like, if there's any acrylic left in the brush, it doesn't mess it up. So what I did was, I have a little finger. I think I got this thing. I've had this thing for years. I didn't get it from Sally's. I got it from like a local beauty supply store back home. I took the top coat because even though I'm practicing, I am treating it like it's, you know, my nail. So I got the Beauty Secrets base coat that I'm using now. I just got it last week. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Last I Need a Refreshment, which is 218A. The reason I use this is the color that I have on my nails that I did Saturday, but I fell in love with the tip because it's a wide tip, and yeah, and this nail on here is wide. I love long nails, so of course when I put this, glued this on here, I didn't cut it. So what I did was I did 2 coats of this, and then I took my time. Now the acrylic paints that I have, I got the same ones the nail technician was using. She got, I don't know if she got them from Walmart, but that's where I got mine from. They're all 50 cents. It's Apple Barrel acrylic paint. This one is Cobalt Blue. And I put like dots when I first got them. I put dots on the top, so you know, just to see if they were going to dry different, but they don't. This is just white. I didn't put no dot on that one, of course. It's just white. This one is black. The white is number 20503. I don't need to do all that. This one is black. They're all Apple Barrel. This one I did dot, you know, put a couple of drops just to see how deep of a black it was going to be, because you know some blacks kind of look dull. This one is Caribbean. This one is Lilac Mist. I had to get some purple. And this one is Purple Iris. You can't really see that one. And pretty much what I did was I got this Milani nail art a long time ago. The nail art pen from Dollar Tree. I am not a fan. I like the Milani regular polish, but I'm not a fan of their nail art pens. They do have them at like CVS, Walgreens, stuff like that. I personally do not recommend them. If you see it at Dollar Tree, get it at your own risk. But I don't recommend them that you pay, you know, any more than $1, because this color does not show up when you're actually doing your nail art. It doesn't show up good. But what I did was, I'm just going to use the black again. I took the acrylic paint, used the top of this, flipped it upside down, and just put a dot. That's all you need. It's just a little bit of dot. Then I have acetone in here. So I took this off, dipped the Milani nail art pen in it, you know, got all this yellow off, and because even though I'm not going to use this yellow, I don't want it to mess up the black. So I just dipped it in. This is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm not cleaning it off. Once it was, just act like it's all black. Once it was coated, I just, and as you can see, you can make, you know, little stripes. So what I did, I'm going to have to clean it off in a second because I don't want to put it back. I played with each color. So this is the design that I got. Now the white, I intentionally swiveled it just to see if it would swivel the line, like to see how it would look. Yeah, so that's what I did. You know, like I said, since it, and this is all one coat of each paint color. So these paints actually dry really good. They don't, you know, dry thin. Since I am treating it like it's a nail, I still did the out the door, just a coat of out the door, top coat. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to practice with the acrylics, the paints. They do have a lot of colors at Walmart. What I did was when I went, I pretty much tried to get like staple colors. Colors that you're always going to, you know, use. You're always going to use blacks. You're always going to use white, you know, in nail art. Even though I actually have I actually have two of these, one, you know, this one is still in the pack. So yeah, so it's not like I don't have it's not like I don't have, you know, black, white, but I went ahead and got those because those are pretty much just staple colors. Now some of these other ones, you know, like this color, the blue, the different shades of purple, you know, you may not necessarily find a nail art pen in those colors. Something else that I did, I have a whole set of dotting tools that I really don't use that often. Well, I use them all the time, just to like apply stones and stuff, stones and half beads and stuff like that. But what I did was I took my time and, you know, with the acrylic paint, you know, I dipped it in, you know, to the black, and oh Lord, it has dried. Okay, I just made some little dots. So yeah, so I'm going to show it again. Like I said, this, I'm just practicing, just doing anything. But I like how it looks. And like I said, the person that I saw was an actual licensed nail tech, you know, and she was doing a client, and I just found it interesting. And I looked, I actually, because if I see something on YouTube, before I go out and purchase it, I'm going to look and see if anybody else is doing it. So I know this is not necessarily nothing new. I'm just saying, it's, you know, something that's cheap. So if you like doing your nails, you like doing nail art, not necessarily doing, you know, like acrylic overlay like I do, or, you know, fake nails like some, you know, tips like some people. But if you just like doing your nails and doing art on your nails, instead of, you know, trying to go out and purchase, you know, I don't know, you can get good polish, you know, for $1 at Dollar Tree, but, you know, China glaze or something like that, that's not $1, you know, simply for the art portion. You know, I still have polish for polish, because I tried to polish a nail with this, and it dries, this stuff dries super quick. Like, oh my God. So I wouldn't recommend you actually trying to polish a whole nail with this, because no, it dries too quick. But just for the sake of art, buy these 50 cents. But thank y'all for watching.